Well, we're going to make a beautiful little chia pot, which is so good for breakfast or for lunch. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to make two different methods. This is going to be the manual method and the tech method. So we're going to take 20 grams of these chia seeds, which you can get from health food shop or most supermarkets. Just pour them straight into the pot where you want to make them. And then I'm going to take half a cup of coconut milk. It's either sweetened or unsweetened. You could use another milk, but I think coconut milk is pretty good because it is so creamy. Half a tablespoon of your maple syrup. I got this maple syrup from the Vegan Expo a month or two ago, so I know it's going to be good. And then on top of that, just a tiny bit of vanilla, maybe just under half a teaspoon. And then you just whip that into shape with a fork, stir it together. It's nothing very fancy. Pour that over your chia seeds like that. Oh, I've even made a little bit more, and you'll see that the chia seeds are floated up. So just with your fork, you just want to break it down a little bit and mix it a bit. Now I'm going to put this in the fridge, and this is going to take at least 4 hours to set. The manual method, yeah, it really is better if you do it the night before. And you can pull it out to see if it's ready. Just stick a spoon in. If it's still liquidy, it is not ready. It's going to be jelly-like, and I'll show you when I prepared earlier shortly. So that is the manual method. The old-fashioned method works really well, but you need to give it some time. Now let's make it using the blender, the high-tech method. Again, we've got our 20 grams of chia seeds, another half cup of our coconut milk, like this, and put that in. And again, we're going to put our half tablespoon of the maple syrup. I really like this particular brand. It's So Harry Organic, and some vanilla essence, just under half a teaspoon. But this time, I'm going to let the blender do the magic. It's not going to take long. Just hold it. That's probably good enough. A bit more. Right, take that out. And now I'm going to blend that. Pour that into my little pot. And what's nice is that this is all mixed together, and you'll find within an hour probably, once you put it in the fridge, just put the lid on there ready to go. I normally leave a wee gap at the top so I can put a bit of fruit in. Now let's look at what they look like using both methods. So for the manual method, you can see the chia seeds have actually dropped to the bottom, and you've got that band of coconut milk. That's okay though, because if you take a spoon, you can just see it's still a little bit liquidy, but mostly it's set. Okay, and this has actually been sitting in my fridge for 7 hours now. Still a bit liquidy. But if we open up the one that used the blender method, which is this one, let me just take that spoon, and you can see that's definitely all that's set beautifully. So my favorite method is the blender method, but if you don't have a blender, obviously you can do that manual method. Chia pots are perfect little pots to eat for breakfast, or for lunch, or for dessert. Enjoy.